Om Shanti. I'm visible and audible.
Om Shanti.
Lovely. Hi, Iria, right? Ida? Oh, sorry.
Iria, yes.
Is Iria. Okay. So, welcome to the Ayurveda and Yoga Therapy class. So, let's begin the session. We're going to start with the prayer. So, go into your posture, asana. Come into the sitting posture. Keep your back neck straight, shoulder relaxed, palm resting on the knee, and gently close your eyes. Observe the alignment, how you are sitting. Be comfortable within it. Once you are comfortable, now take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale and exhale with awareness. Now, take a deep, prolonged inhalation for the 3 times Om. Take a deep breath. Om. 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 Shanti. 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 Feel the vibration and sensation. Join your both palms. Wrap your palm. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Simply open up your eyes with a great smile. Go down. Feel Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So, till now, we're gonna discuss. We already discussed about the mitahar, the concept of the mitahar, how to eat, when to eat, what to eat. We discussed about it. Food according to the position, how to prepare the meal, then categories of the food, sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. So if you're following those things very much, most of the problems which is especially related with the diet would be sorted out. So even I have, perceived, that is my personal experience with this. When I'm changing my diet according to the season, according to the, the vegetables and fruits which is available around me, and fresh vegetables, fresh fruits I'm taking. My body is working somehow fine. I don't require many like varieties of the things. Even small things sufficient for it. Okay. But yes, how you are eating those things, that's give you the proper nourishment, and the body, absorb the and able to take the nourishment from the food particles or food, whatever you are including in your diet. Okay. If you're correcting these things, problems, most of the problem will be sorted out. Now today we're going to start taking the disease wise solution. We pick the disease, and according to that, I'll give you this uh, treatment for that. But again, it is not the individual treatment. It would be generalized treatment, like it's which is suitable for everyone. Okay, and even somebody doesn't have the problem, they are following it. Still, it's gonna work for them. They can prevent those problems. So today we're gonna start talking about the disease, and so yoga therapy. Before taking talking about the disease, let's understand what is a yoga therapy. And yoga therapy is very ancient or very new, and why we required in modern time. It is suitable for it can replace the modern therapy treatment, modern medicine treatment. Yes or no? These questions I'm gonna answer, right? So let's begin with the understanding the yoga therapy. What is yoga therapy? Yoga plus therapy. It means the word itself explaining the meaning. Therapy, that providing the treatment, looking for the cure with the help of the yoga. That is the yoga therapy. It is very ancient. Yes, this is variation, but we don't use the name. We didn't give in the name. Like start using the name of yoga therapy or the treatment, because yoga ancient time for the people who are have the spiritual goals, who are looking for the some liberation, or someone wants to get the development in the studies of the mind, or how the mind is working. These are the area for people who practice the yoga to cover it. But now yoga is practiced by everyone, okay, common people, and for just get the perfect body, to get the perfect shape, people are practicing the yoga. Now scenario is completely different now. Asian time, yoga has the different meaning, different essence. Now yoga is completely changed. So yoga therapy is very new. It started with the European in the France. There's a doctor who used very first time uh, the meditation part of the yoga. He used, and his he use that method, and to see the study. He's basically the doctor of psychiatrist, who is observing his patient and mental disorder. So problem of those people who are having any mental disturbance or mental problems, depression, anxiety, or even split personality disorder, these things, he used the yoga, uh, he utilized the yoga part for providing the treatment to those people. And so very first time he used this term yoga therapy. Okay, we don't go and talk about the name, but yes, it's this coinage, yoga therapy, these two words, therapy and the yoga, come together very first time in the France. And the name is new, but yes, Hatha Yogis, the form. I hope you all are familiar of the Hatha Yoga. Hatha Yoga is the first form of the yoga, which Asian time people use for treatment as well. Hatha Yoga is for the people, for everybody who's first bringing the balance in their body, physical level, and then later on. So in Hatha Yoga, there's a Shat Karma, there's a Asana, which different forms of the asana which people practice and get the balance in their body form. Then other aspect like they have pranayam again to bring the balance in their breath, expanding the pranvayu in their body. So these are the healing procedure, right? But when we look towards the Jnana Yoga and the Karma Yoga and the Dhyana Yoga, Laya Yoga, these are the highest form, which is not related with the body, but actually directly start uh, taking controlling of the mind. Okay, but Hatha Yoga has choose the physical level. He approached the human being and he's taught on the physical level. First step of the Hatha Yoga is like physical body. But other forms of the yoga, the first step towards controlling the mind. Even Ashtanga yoga started with the mind control. So different approach because that time yoga is different. But Hatha Yoga started with the physical. So there the people use the yoga as a treatment for their body, get the perfect health. And so once they get the perfect health, they can practice dhyana, dharana, samadhi. Okay, so they can sit for the meditation. Simple. So yoga therapy, coinage, these two words are very new, but also very ancient. Okay, patents start with the France country. Then later on, it's become popular. People start using the yoga for their treatment, and now it's very popularized. Everybody teaching the yoga for and want some benefit out of it. So now it's become the treatment, completely treatment. We are using for treatment, not for liberating ourselves or liberating our soul. That is a later goal. Maybe someday we realize it. Ayurveda, now yoga and Ayurveda combined together, and now today, if we take the picture, the bigger picture of the yoga therapy, it's compiled everything here because we are looking for the treatment, we're looking for the cure. So in yoga therapy, we have the modern medicine as well. We have the Unani medicine as well, different culture medicine as well. Like in Gulf countries, they have the different method. Homeopathic medicine, the tincture practice. They use alcohol-based medicine. That's also allowed. Siddhi Paddhati medicine, the south uh, part of the India, they use the different method to cure the body. That also we can include. And Ayurveda, yes, Ayurveda is the biggest part of the yoga therapy. That's why I have, before starting the yoga therapy, we go a little bit, not in detail, but yes, we get the glimpse of the Ayurveda in order to understand. And those things we discuss about it, which is important for our treatment. Uh, so yoga therapy is compilation of all kind of medicine. Yoga therapy go along with the modern medicine as well, Ayurvedic method as well, and it's also go with the rest of the medicine as well. Doesn't matter which medicine you are taking, you can take the part of the yoga and start practicing. And eventually, slowly, gradually, we reduce the medicine and then we correct our lifestyle. That's how we practice the yoga therapy. Okay, it's suitable for everyone. Anybody can do. If you are alive, you are having the breath, then yoga therapy is, believe me, it's work like a wonder. Even medicine doesn't give you that much result which yoga therapy can give you, and miraculous effect, shown. And I'm the biggest example here, sitting in front of you. And that's how I developed the my passion towards going into the deeper understanding of the yoga therapy and become the yoga therapist. So started treating the problems, but it started when I started treating myself first. So now, two things you have to understand. For whenever we talked about the yoga therapy and providing the treatment to the yoga therapy, two problems we a yoga therapist face. That one, the patient, like the person who required the treatment, he's not having the strong determination. We cannot help until unless that person doesn't want to heal himself, not looking for the cure. We cannot push them. Actually, like in modern medicine, you can give them pills, you can give them injections, sedative, or some kind of drugs which make them numb, and we can start the treatment immediately, right? Even you want or not, that's fine. And so it has the harmful effect as well. But yes, sometimes modern medicine is suitable for the people who are depressed, who want to kill themselves, who doesn't want to live. Still, modern medicine gonna help them, right? But yoga therapy doesn't work for them. If that person want to decided to die and doesn't want to live, very highest stage of the depression, having the split personality disorder, aggravate condition, then and even he just uh, go into the coma, okay, reach to the coma where he cannot move their body, cannot listen you, then we cannot help them. There you require the modern medicine. We cannot help them. Okay, so whom we can help? Who is coming to you and asking your help? Okay, because the yoga therapist guide, give the guidance. It doesn't give, he doesn't give the pills to cure your and to one kind of pill which sorted out all the problems. So this approach should be there. Don't waste your time and energy to start talking about which we have discussed about it. Okay, it started within yourself. Implement on yourself. Don't imply these things on your family member, telling them these, we start doing it. You are just wasting your energy. If they want, they come to you. Yes, you can set the example in front of them. And when you are healthy, you are perfect without any pills, and you are living happily your life, they come to you and ask about what you are doing, then you can guide them. But just knowing the things and start talking about it and pushing them, it create more disturbance. Okay, believe me, I did this thing. That is my personal experience. So don't do those things. People who are looking for your help, they come to you, and then you can help them. Even the students who's coming into your class, they listen to you, they want the advice from you, then give the advice. Otherwise, don't start walking. Okay, you should eat it, you shouldn't eating this thing or that thing. No, you can't do that thing. They have chosen their path. If they want to, if they choose the sickness, let it them. You cannot help, you cannot do anything. Okay, so these things you have to understand. Second problem, you should have the proper understanding of whatever treatment you are giving. General things we have given on the idea about it, that's going to help you and sort it out most of the issues, which I daily am talking about it. Doesn't matter what problem anybody has, just correct these things, these portion. If you're correcting slowly, gradually, the body gonna heal itself. Okay, now come to the three pillars of the, like, who can practice the yoga thing. If two things are sorted out, it means you can help. First, whatever yoga therapy you are implying on your students, first implement on yourself, and then give, then transfer that information. Not just by reading it, okay? Just reading it without any prior experience, because it makes sure it's individual. Each and every body is different, and so their effect is somehow. Sometimes we get the general effects, sometimes it's different, depend individual. So in yoga therapy, we observe. Whenever I give the treatment, I observe my patient. I observe, like, how they are going through the transformation. My treatment is suitable for them or not. because it's very individual approach. Okay, but there is a general guidelines also, but when we are giving the proper cure, then individual wise we go, person to person. Okay, one method gonna work on the one person, maybe it's not gonna work on the another person, because how you behave towards that method, that is also uh, depend person to person. Okay, these are the problematic area in the yoga therapy. So it's very individual. Okay, and it takes times. It takes really literally more time. So one should have the patient, the person who is giving the treatment and who is taking it. But yes, it works from the root. There's no way you can suppress it. It's work from the deeper level, and then lifelong, forever, you come out from your problems. You overcome completely. Where modern medicines basically suppress the problems or continue the problems forever. You just daily take the pills like thyroid, diabetes. These we don't have cure. Cancer, tuberculosis, people immune system. If we go very, very, very down and forever, lifetime, they have to take the pills. So, but when you compile the yoga therapy, you reduce the medicine and slowly, gradually, you reverse the cycle, your body organs, anything which is not working right now, not perfectly working or functioning, you can reverse with the help of the yoga. Okay. Now, three aspects of the yoga therapy which used, why we required, why we need the yoga therapy. So three aspects, that is one, chikitsa, C-H-I-K, chikit, C-H-I-K-I, chikit, C-H-I-K-I-S-H-A, chikitsa. Okay, chikitsa first. Second, chikitsa karma, K-A-R-M-A, chikitsa karma. Okay, chikitsa karma. Then second is shakti karma, S-H-A, shak, S-H-A-K, T-I, shakti karma. Karma again, K-A-R-M-A, shakti karma. Chikitsa karma, shakti karma. Then adhyat, spiritual. You can write, there is Sanskrit name. Spiritual one. Third one is spiritual one. Adhyatmakar. Ad, A-D, adhyatma. A-D-H-Y-A, adhyatma. A-D-H-Y-A-T, adhyat, yatma. M-A, A-D-H-Y-A-T-M-A, adhyatma karma. Okay. So chikitsa karma means treatment for sickness. We require today we require this yoga therapy is very much important for providing, for looking for the permanent cure. We all want permanent cure. Okay, and so yoga therapy gives the permanent cure for most of the problems. Okay, so believe me, it's like even the problems which is not sorted by the modern medicines, yoga therapy, if you are implementing in your life, that completely you can cure yourself. And then chikitsa karma, it is used for chikitsa, for providing the chikitsa means treatment, healing, for healing yourself, that you required yoga therapy. Second, for shakti karma. Shakti means power, strength. Those who are fit, who doesn't have sickness, not having any disorder, physiological disorder, but they want strength, power. They want more power in their body. So yoga therapy is gonna help them. Yoga therapy also used for providing the strength and precaution also there. You know, when we talked about it is a part of the chikitsa, treatment and precaution both are coming into that. And it's along with the Shakti. If your body is strength, having the strength, and you are having the power, muscular power, skeleton, bone power, and your immune system is strong, then you're going to prevent many diseases. Isn't it? So Shakti Karma is also the important. So don't, even if you're not sick, yoga therapy is going to work with. Then third is Adhyatma Karma, that is a spiritual. The people who doesn't want, okay, I don't want fitness and other things, a perfect shape, that's okay. Even people who are want shape, perfect shape, we have asana for that, right? Now we are having many asanas for giving the right posture, perfect figure. We have. But if you don't want those things, fine. You are looking for the spiritual attainment, bliss, happiness, or these things, want to develop in yourself, working on your mind, then spiritual, for spirituality, to attain the spirituality, yoga therapy gonna work for you. It's for everybody then. Yoga therapy doesn't matter which age, which caste, which group you belong, you can practice the yoga therapy, because yoga therapy is related with the lifestyle. Here, when we talked about the treatment, we cannot provide the treatment. Yoga therapy is incomplete without the bringing change in the lifestyle. When lifestyle is, you cannot bring the change. Yoga therapy, there is no yoga therapy actually. Yoga is there, it means you have to just start living your life the way yogi live, and then automatically balance is everywhere. Balance of the mind, balance of the body, samtav yoga chitta, balance is everywhere. You're perceiving, you start perceiving the world in the balance form. So yoga therapy is about this. This is the background of the yoga therapy, and set the intention in your mind where you have to invest your energy and where you don't, to whom you can help and to whom you cannot, because it's come more pressure to the, it's not like a doctor. Okay, you would not be a doctor and you are not yoga therapist now, but I'm just giving you my experience. It's too much pressure on our shoulder. It's unlike the doctors just write you the prescription, and then again next visit you go to them, then again they ask. But we are basically going along with the person. Sometimes daily I'm communicating with my patient, my students. Daily I'm asking, are you practicing those things? Because they require the push, initial level. Daily update we ask for that. So continue until unless the treatment is very tiring. Continue. You have to connect with patient mentally, mental level, and so you become one. You're showing guidance. It's like every step you should be there and guiding them. Oh, you can do it. Practice this thing. You shouldn't be practicing this. Practice this. Okay, if you forget about it, now implement. Daily. Depend person to situation. Uh, some students, some patients are very good. They just listen one time and they start practicing. Some are very naughty. some are very difficult to, and they instead of following, they just lost themselves. They become cranky, and so we always, I'm always there and following them, motivating them. No, you can do, because bringing the change in the lifestyle, it is challenging. It is very, very challenging. So you have to choose. Okay. So these things you have to keep in your mind, even as a yoga teacher also. Okay. Whom you can invest your energy, whom you strictly avoid it, then they're never gonna learn. So don't waste your energy on those students who doesn't want to listen, who doesn't want to learn. Even repeatedly you are talking to them, saying them, okay, correct this thing, and they're not listening. Stop wasting your energy. You cannot do anything for them. Okay. So I know initial level you have to do everything, but if you figure out that student is so stubborn, not able, not listening to you, then leave them. Okay, don't waste your energy. There's a very good students who require your energy, so you can invest like this. So this is all about background of the yoga therapy, and I talked about other method as well. And naturopathy, yes, I forget about it. Naturopathy also be involved, and panchkarma, which is the part of the Ayurveda, we also involve. These are the very popular, treatment nowadays. Alternative treatment beside the allopathy. Even sometimes people who are taking the thyroid pills and diabetic pills, taking the insulin injection, or some people have arthritis, taking the anti-inflammatory drugs. So you have to keep this thing also in your mind. Don't just tell them, okay, stop taking the medicine, or you should just follow the yoga practice, do this asana. Many people do these mistakes, and just these gonna cure. No, don't do these stupid things. Okay, along with the medicine, they continue their medicine and then introduce the yoga postures and the pranayam, breathing practice, shat karma practice, and meditation. It eventually help them. It quickly they're gonna help. Even medicine work better. Okay, when their mind is calm, they embrace the disease, even even embracing the problems also, and then slowly, gradually, this whole treatment along with the modern medicine go well, and then eventually they stop taking the pills. So this, never ever tell them, okay, stop, just follow the Ayurveda, just follow the Unani medicine or a naturopathy. No, we are looking for the cure, and cure is if they get the better things from the other method, other medicine. You cannot become rigid. So yoga therapist has to open their mind, and even being following the path of the yoga, you have to open your mind. You cannot be rigid towards one method, one treatment, that no, we're going to follow the Ayurveda only, we're not taking the pills at all, we are not believing on the modern medicine or allopathy or the other method. No, try everything. Okay, and along with it, go with the yoga therapy. Slowly, eventually, it's gonna bring the change. So, any doubt till here? For tomorrow, we start talking about the disease. Any doubt here which you want to ask the question? Okay, no questions. Until now, any questions? Whatever we covered in Ayurveda, please remember those things. Go through your all notes, whatever you have written down. If you miss any classes online, go with the videos, previous video according to the topic, and just keep those things in your mind, because tomorrow onward we start talking about the treatment and then you have to connect it. Okay. And you have to remember the prior classes. So it's going to help you to understand when we are taking the disease, how we can provide the treatment, whatever we just discussed in all the session. Okay, so this is the task for you. Go through your notes, make your own notes. And if you miss any class, go through my previous videos and just revise in your mind. And then tomorrow we're going to start the treatment wise, disease wise treatment. Okay, so let's end the session with chanting 3 times Om and Shanti. Go into your asana. Gently close your eyes. Observe your alignment, how you are sitting. Keep your back, neck straight. Now, take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation. Deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale and exhale with awareness. Now inhale for the 3 times Om. Take a deep breath. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration and sensation. Join your both palms, rub your palms. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while thinking, looking at your palm. Then please open up your eyes with a great smile. Bow down and say Om Shanti, Om Shanti. So bye-bye, take care, bless you. Keep practicing, keep motivating yourself. Meet you at meditation.
Something about motivation.